Welcome to the, yeah, it doesn't feel very, although we could hear it earlier. Welcome to the Monday, May 25th, 2026 regular council meeting. That was, oh, there it is. Okay,
Check,
let me do
check.
that. Whoa. Let me do that again. Welcome to the Monday, May 25th, 2026 regular council meeting. I would like to start by acknowledging that we are gathering and governing on the unceded traditional territory of what is now known as the Comox Nation, and we are so grateful for their care and stewardship of this land since time immemorial. Could I have a motion to approve the agenda, please?
Move the agenda.
Second.
All in favor? That is carried, and we have minutes from regular council May 11th and Accessibility and Inclusion Committee March 30th for receipt.
Move the minutes.
I'll second.
All in favor? Thank you. And first up is our Statement of Financial Information Report. Welcome, Andrea.
Thanks. Good evening. Annie's going to come if there's any questions
And
on
Annie.
financial statements. But I'm presenting the 2025 Statement of Financial Information, commonly referred to as the SOFI report. So it's before you for approval today. And this report's prepared annually in accordance with the BC Financial Information Act. So our recommendation is that Council receive the SOFI report and that they approve it for submission to the province. So the SOFI is a statutory reporting requirement for all municipalities. It has to be prepared and approved within 6 months of our year end, so by June 30th. And it includes a summary of employee remunerations and expenses for anyone over 75,000 and payments to suppliers, and our financial statements and schedules as required by the Act. So staff uses our payroll system, accounts payable system to compile all the data. We review it, reconcile it, format it to meet provincial requirements. And the employee expense reports are also shared with staff and council to review prior to them being finalized. And yeah, so there's no direct financial implications that are associated with this. And operationally, it's just a routine kind of statutory exercise that we do each year and report it. So that is it. Basically, staff are recommending that council approve this so we can meet our legislative requirements. Any questions?
Any questions, council? I have just one
Okay.
question. It's on page 42 of 130
Okay.
of the agenda, and it's just the layout of the lines there. It looks like, so I'm looking at debenture debt under equipment financing loans, and the line, the number, the 3,500,000, et cetera, is on the line that says interest charge at 2.41. So it looks like that's what we're paying for interest, and I know that's not true. So I wonder if there's just a way to adjust the lineup of that so that people aren't looking across going, what?
Yeah, I'll make sure to fix that.
Does that make sense to you, how it's?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, we'll
That's
fix
all I
that.
had.
Good.
Oh, I see. Just
Yeah, it just looks
that
like
it's
if
not
you
the
follow the
3.5
line.
looks like it's the interest rather than the
Yeah.
actual debt.
I was
see.
like, no.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Any other questions?
the formatting thing. Okay, then there's a recommendation there.
Oh, I did
Oh.
have one question. Sorry, page 37. It just shows our sewer stabilization. Where did it go? 37. There we go. Our sewer stabilization reserve is down to like $80,000, and I mean that makes sense because we just paid for the entire wastewater treatment plant. But how much flows back into that each year? Because that number seems.
Yeah,
Like
actually, there
we-
was a bit of a timing gap because there was a lot of funding from borrowing for the projects. And the borrowing is flowing through the sewer stabilization reserve. And the borrowing came in we were waiting for that temporary borrowing bylaw to be able to borrow that additional funding. So there was a bit of a timing, so that's going to show in 2026. And I think, yeah, we're about back to 800,000 plus.
Okay.
I can't remember, but there was a timing. Yeah, we're not supposed to be that short. It was towards the 800 to $1 million. I can't remember exactly.
Okay, so
but
when we see this number again next year, it'll
It's-
be
yeah.
back in a normal operating
yeah,
range.
absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah,
great. Thank you.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, if there are any other questions? Yeah. Okay, there's a recommendation there then.
I'll move the council approve the Corporation of the Village of Cumberland 2025 Statement of Financial Information for filing with the ministry.
And there's one just above it, actually. That receipt.
There's two.
Oh. What?
Oh, just receipt. It's receipt and
Oh.
then approval.
Oh, okay, I read the approval. So we'll move that council receive it as well.
Seconder?
Second.
All in favor? Thank you.
Awesome.
And next up is street closure and noise bylaw exemption request for Rock the Block.
Good evening. So Cumberland Village Works has once again applied to host its Rock the Block street concert in Cumberland. It involves a street closure and noise bylaw exemption request. It's a commercial event proposed for Saturday, August 15th from 5 p.m. until 12:30 a.m. Once again on Dunsmuir Avenue between 1st and 2nd Streets. The requested road closure would be from 10 a.m. to allow time for setup, and it would go until 2 a.m. the following morning. The only change in what's proposed this year from what happened last year is the applicant has increased his expected attendance from 800 to 900 participants. Now, council had previously directed staff to approve any future road closure and noise bylaw exemption requests for this event unless there were significant changes. And staff believe that the 12.5% increase in attendance is significant. And then also with 2 documented noise complaints last year, we just thought it prudent to bring it back to council for consideration. Should council be supportive of the applicant's requests, we've also included a recommendation that would give a bit more specific direction to staff regarding what types of changes to future iterations of the Rock the Block event would trigger a council decision. So you have that recommendation before you, as well as 2 others regarding the road closure and the noise bylaw exemption request. And so with that, I'll turn it over to you for questions or comments.
Thank you. Questions, council? Go ahead, councillor.
Having attended this before, it's a very well organized event, and I'm sure they've thought of this, but I imagine there'd be a commensurate increase in security to take into account with the extra 12.5% increase in people. Would that be?
Yeah, I haven't asked specifically about security or volunteer
Okay.
capacity. They will be asked to submit a what do you call it, like an emergency plan, which will be reviewed by Stefan, the deputy fire chief.
No. Okay. Other than that, I realized there was a couple noise complaints, but we used to have atmosphere in town and big time out and there was one more I can't remember, but you know,
The Wild.
Cumberland Wild, yeah. So it's a step down from what the town used to have, and I think they do a really good job. I'm fully in support of this.
And just another note, in light of those complaints last year, we have asked the applicant, and they have agreed to an expanded notification zone, a block up and down from Dunsmuir, just to do a bit more due diligence in notifying residents and making sure they know about it.
Is that the unlabeled red map on the,
That's right.
okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. I saw that.
I figured that's what that was, but
And when do they have to put out the notice for people? Like, how much notice do they give people of the event date? Because I think that's the piece that, so residents who need to get up early in the morning can find elsewhere to sleep or make accommodations.
Yeah, I don't think we've specifically said it. I think we just say prior to the event,
Yeah.
but we can certainly require a certain amount of time, 2 weeks or something like that.
Yeah, whenever they
seems
have to
reasonable.
do some other piece, submit whatever,
Yep.
something else. And then my other question was, sorry, go ahead, councillor.
No. Oh, well, I was just simply going to ask, a 12.5% increase in attendees. Has the site expanded in size to accommodate that as well?
No, the footprint has remained the same. what the applicant told me is that he just noticed last year that the site could have accommodated more people.
Okay, then my last question is, I don't remember last year whether they had barricades that could prevent vehicle incidents on both ends? And have we adapted to require that with our street closure events?
It's not something, I also can't remember if they did it last year. It's not something that we require as of now. It is something that we recommend. And I know that Stefan, he's going to do a site, last year he did as well, and he'll do it again this year, like a pre-inspection of the site. And it's something that he's really big on.
Yeah.
We ask all of our applicants of events like this to consider hard barricades, and typically it's vehicles that has somebody with access to that vehicle nearby so they can move it if they need to.
Yeah, okay. Okay, as long as they know that that's important to us, I think they'll likely accommodate it. Anybody else?
It's wicked last year.
And I don't believe there was, but there were no police incidents or any concerns from the RCMP with regards to the event.
Certainly none that I've been made aware of.
Okay.
And a new thing we've started doing this year is we've given the local RCMP some advance notice of some of the major events that we're expecting. And they let us know that they appreciated that and haven't come forward with any specific concerns for us.
Yeah, I do remember seeing two beat cops basically patrolling the event last year. So
Yeah.
They were having a good time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not too good a time, just they were bobbing
Just
their head.
enough of a good time. Okay, there's a recommendation there that is rather lengthy, so somebody.
I'll move that council approve the temporary closure of Dunsmuir Avenue between 1st and 2nd Street from August 15th, 2026 at 10 a.m. until August 16th, 2026 at 2 a.m., subject to all other conditions of an event permit, and that council recommend the CAO approve a noise control bylaw exemption request from Cumberland Village Works to allow amplified music from the Rock the Block concert on Dunsmuir Avenue from 10 p.m. August 15th, 2026 until 1 a.m. August 16th, 2026, and that council direct the CAO to approve any future noise control bylaw exemption and street closure requests from the same applicant for the Rock the Block concert, assuming no significant changes to event date, schedule, layout, and size, measured by the number of expected attendees, duration of noise control bylaw exemption request, and duration of road closure requests, and provided that not more than 2 documented complaints are received regarding the event.
Second.
All in favor? That is carried unanimously. Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you.
Next up is annual report notice, or draft annual report.
Okay, another statutory report for you to consider. Staff is bringing this forward, the draft report for council to review. Let us know if we've missed anything or anything that you'd like highlighted that isn't there, and also to give us direction to give public notice. There's the list in the staff report of all the required content of the report, and I think the highlight is always the progress on council's strategic objectives to the community, reporting that out to the community, along with all the other information. So happy to have your feedback and any additions or missing pieces.
Remembering that it's the report for 2025.
Yes.
And it's very, very challenging to remember what year we did things in. As I was going through the report, I was like, no, that's what? Yeah. Yep. Any comments on content or missing content or?
Obviously, all the titles will be fixed.
Yes, it's still drafty,
Yeah.
and also the mayor's message will likely be updated as well with, it doesn't sound like me quite yet,
Okay.
but we're working on it.
I liked the report. It looks good. We got a lot of good things done in 2025. I appreciated our CAO's look forward to this year. And some of those things we've already got done, so that's also good. Yeah, no, it looks very nice and professional.
Looks
Yeah,
great.
it's great.
Okay.
Good stuff.
There's a recommendation there.
Well, then okay. I'll recommend that council give notice of the annual meeting on June 22nd, 2026, at which council will consider the 2025 annual report and submissions and questions from the public.
Second.
All in favor? Thank you so much. That is carried. And next up is bylaws, business licensing amendment bylaw for adoption. I believe we saw this last
Yep.
meeting.
I'll move that council adopt the business licensing amendment bylaw number 1262, 2026.
Seconder?
Second.
Thank you. All in favor? Thank you. And that's it. No new business, notice, motions, announcements. There's a Village Hall meeting on June 1st in Village Square, unless it's pouring rain. If it's pouring rain, then we'll have it here, I guess. The weather's good. We're counting on it. So we'll be in Village Square, 7 p.m., June 1st. Come with all your questions and concerns and ideas and compliments. Is there any questions? Are there any questions even?
No questions.
No questions.
All right. I move that council adjourn the meeting.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Don't we have to go in